So today the topic is productology. So let's see.
Okay, so when we want to start a business, okay, there's always two things that comes into your mind, okay, irregardless conventional or Amway business. The first thing will be the price, and the second things will be the quality. Okay, so of course, when we want to enter a market, price is very crucial. It's a very crucial point. Okay, because you want to compete with other brands out there. Okay, at the same time, you want to make profit as well. Okay, but then have you ever know that when you make a bargain on the price, okay, the quality of the product usually, okay, is somehow low. Okay, how do I put it? Okay, let's say you want to get ladies, we like lipsticks. Okay, so we always look for different types of lipsticks, and some of it when you just started come out to work, okay, maybe the first entry point that you actually go to, maybe either Pasar Malam or either those what do you call that?
The hypermarket.
Hypermarkets to look for those lipstick. Okay, but when you visit those over the counter, you see, wow, why the price difference is so huge, so big. Those at the hypermarket and over the counter. And after you use it for a long time, right, you will actually realize that the quality at the hypermarket and the quality at the over the counter is actually so much different. Because when you want to able to compete with the others, you tend to forego the quality of the product, because you want to make sure that you sell at 10 ringgit and your profit is at 9 ringgit. Okay, but then the quality is not there. But for those that when we do a business, when the quality comes first, the long-term user satisfaction is very important, because after, let's say, the lipstick you use for a long time, you realize that those low product quality will make your lips darker compared to those lipstick that sell at the over the counter, sell over the high end, because the quality at the high ends, are more. Okay, it's better than those at the hypermarkets. Okay, so what we want to tell you is, in the market there are actually a few segments. Okay, the starter point is the low end, whereby I mentioned earlier, those buy things from the Pasar Malam, because when they buy things, they only look at the price. They don't look at the quality, they look at the other things. Okay, and then the second market will be the mass market. This market, actually, a lot of people buy the product because there's a lot of advertisement, a lot of publicity out there. Okay, when you watch your 8 o'clock news, okay, or when you watch your 9 o'clock drama, let's say, there's a lot of advertisement keep popping up, and this advertisement create awareness, so that when you actually go to those shopping mall, when you look at the brand, oh, it come across so many times, you actually will buy this. Okay, so that's the second market, whereby a lot of publicity, okay, people will buy it, and because of the price as well. Okay, then the third segment will be the upper mass. So over here, when people actually purchase the product, they actually looking into the quality and then price. Okay, over here, usually those you can find in, let's say, pharmacy. Okay, you can find Garniers there, you can find Olays there. Okay, and then the fourth market will be the high end. Over here, people no longer look at the price, they actually look for the value of the product and the quality of the product they buy. Okay, mostly you can see over here will be like SK2, Lancome, Shiseido's. People, that buy this, okay, they somehow they actually give them benefits when they are using this product. Okay, and the last two products, last two segments will be the upper high end, whereby the product they use gives them a very, very good feeling, super quality one. Okay, and they no longer look at the value, they no longer look at the price, so they look at those quality image. Okay. Oh no, that's the last. Sorry, that's the last segment. The super quality actually are those that you're able to find. If you come across, you go to those facial salon. Okay, they have their own brand. Okay, if you come across Talgo, this is one of the brands that you actually get in those high-end facials salon. Okay, and the last one, whereby people when they use this product is actually, you know, what we call as the luxury segments. Like what Casey mentioned earlier, it gives them an image when they use this product. Okay, for example, will be La Mer. You can't see La Mer anywhere. They don't like the other pop-up or over-the-counter store, whereby they have a lot of outlets. La Mer, they have a very specific counter, and they have their very own unique concepts. What La Mer use as their concept is a fish tank. When you see a fish tank, you know that's La Mer. Okay, I think in Malaysia, that's hardly any counter that you can see. Mostly you can see over in airport. Okay, so we actually put their product ads. Okay, in terms of pricing, they are actually at the upper mass and high end, but the quality is actually at the upper high end and luxury. Okay, you can give an example to your prospect. It's like driving a BMW at a Toyota price. Okay, the quality of the Amway product is so good, but the price that you pay is actually at a very reasonable price. Okay, why we say so? We move on to the next slide. Okay, the first one will be on the Glister toothbrush. Okay, toothbrush is something that you use every single day. Okay, irregardless toothbrush, irregardless you like it or not.
Toothbrush.
When you wake up, you have to brush your teeth.
Okay.
Okay, your customer won't be telling you, "Oh, I won't be brushing my teeth today." They won't tell you this. Okay, this is something that they need it. It's a necessity. And what makes so different the Glister toothbrush compares to brand X? Okay. The first one is because of the slim design. Okay, they actually can reach every part of your gum. You know, when our teeth, they don't go straight. No, actually there's a curve. Like just now when Casey do it again, when you bend it, it actually goes deep up to go deep inside your gum. Okay, and the exclusive bristle, this. Okay, a design that, you know, interdental cleaning, meaning, you know, the zigzag, it cleans every part of it, compares to the conventional one. And how are you going to show your clients what's the difference? Over here, we're going to use a tomato. Okay.
Why we use the tomato?
Why we use the tomato? Because the tomato represents our gum. Our gum is very sensitive. Okay. Okay. So over here,
use it, then we just
brush it on the tomato, and you can see the difference later. This one side, we use it on the Glister toothbrush. Another side, we use it on the conventional toothbrush. And then you can see at the tomato on the conventional side, actually there's a dent on it. Because the Glister toothbrush, the neck is so flexible that it actually doesn't hurt your gum. Okay, we can bring over the tomato in front. Let them see.
Can see now.
Can you see?
Maybe from the video you can see. Actually, this one is already inside it.
There's a dent on the tomato.
Yes.
So when you show it to your clients, okay, you have to explain to them, because of the flexible neck, it actually prevents your teeth and your gum bleeding. You realize that some of you, when you brush your teeth, okay, it actually happens to Casey a lot last time. Before we get to know Glister, we use on a conventional toothbrush, and the gums always bleed. And then we come across that the Glister toothbrush actually, because of the flexible necks, it doesn't hurt the gum and the teeth. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one will, when you think about toothbrush, you think about toothpaste.
So the next will be the toothpaste. So this is the glister toothpaste that we're using every day, and this will be the X brand. So how are you going to do for the second demonstration straight? You need to get the red packet. Okay, so you give again the red packet, then you show. As you can see from here, then one we write is the brand X, and another one is with Emery brand. Okay, so we will put on this. Okay, so put aside, then you can see. So when we put the brand X, this demo, you just
put like a bit, like
okay,
5 cents on the red packets.
Yes. Okay, this is brand X. This is Emery brand.
Okay, the red packet actually represents your enamel. Okay, because when you brush your teeth have a layer of enamel on it, and glister toothpaste actually, you know, helps you to fight plaque, whiten your teeth, remove your stains and cavity without, you know, hurting or removing your enamel from your teeth. Okay, you realize that some of your friends or family members that you know, their teeth, when they drink cold water or eat ice cream, they hurt. You know, there's a sharp pain on it. Why? Because get your tissue. Because the enamels actually, you know, when they brush your teeth, it goes day by day. Okay, the deposits are gone day by day. Okay, but for the glister toothpaste, it actually has the polishing agents and what we call as a cellulodents that prevents your enamels gone. Okay, so you can see when Casey rub off the toothpaste from the red packet, okay, there's a red colors that come out. But on the glister toothpaste, whereby it's on the left side, on our left, there's, you know, it still remains the toothpaste color. And you can see the red packet actually on the brand X, it become white color.
Maybe.
Okay, but for the glister toothpaste, the red packet, the red color shining is still there. So this is how you explain to your prospect when you're doing this demo. Okay, the red packet represents your enamel. Okay.
Okay.
So after, you know, on their tooth, what do you call that? Their mouth hygiene. Okay. The next one we're going to talk about is Alano. Okay. This
so the tools we need to prepare for
the tools we need to prepare is a styrofoam. Okay. A lighter, of course, Alano. Okay. Over here, what you can tell your client is, you know, sheep. You know, sheep. From time to time, they actually have to go through. You know, you have to shave off their fur. But have you ever realized that when you shave it off, you know, they don't bleed? The reason why is because Alano has agents, what we call as flavonoid and allantoin. These two are the unique ingredients in the Alano that helps, you know, the skins from getting hurt. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to put a sections with Alano. Okay, this one with Alano, this one is without Alano. Okay. I don't like to press. Not coming out. Let me try.
Try.
Cannot a bit. I think this one.
You can see
Okay, a bit come out. Okay.
Okay.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put a layer of Alano onto the foam, styrofoam, and then you're gonna use a lighter to burn it. Okay. This is what we call as you know, Cantonese people, we have a wording called "jiong hu tao." Why? Is because in the kitchen you always get burnt. Okay, let Casey do the demo first.
Can.
Okay. So you can see the one without the Alano, there's one big hole, and the styrofoam with Alano actually still, still is in original shape. Why is it so? It's because the lanonoid and allantoid, okay, actually act as a traditional healing compound, okay, especially like moms, we always cook, or we fried fish, deep fried, and then your oil, you get hit by the oil, and you have the blister, or we get scalded by hot water. So with the help of Alano, if you put a layer on it, actually helps your skin, it suits out your skin, and your skin will not have blister. Okay, many people, last time the older people, they say, oh, put ketchup, the soya sauce, the xiao, or put toothpaste on it. Okay, but or run under the cold water, okay, because you can scale the water. But all this will actually lead to blister. But if you put when you've been scaled by hot water or by the hot oil, if you put a layer of Alano, it actually helps to soothe it. And it happens to me actually. During my initial marriage life, I'm not a very good cook, so I always get hurt, okay? And Alano helped me a lot in terms of healing my skin to become a lang, okay? No scar, okay? So this is one of the products that usually we place it in the kitchen, or, if you have outdoor activities, you're going to stay under the sun for a very long time, this helps to prevent the sunburn as well. Okay, so that's on Alano. The fourth one we're gonna do is the Dish Drop. Okay, Dish Drop also is one of my favorite product because it works wonder. It works magic, especially for moms. Okay, and one bottle of Dish Drop. Okay, what you can do is, if you want to show your customer, you can fill it in with water first, and then you can let them know this one big bottle, 1 liter, actually can dilute to 12 bottles. There are actually a few indications, as you see in the slide as well. Usually for home cook, okay, we do not use a lot of oil, okay. In moderate cooking, usually we can use 1 to 4 or 1 to 5 the dilutions. But if your client, heavy cooking, is a lot of oil, okay, you can recommend them to 1.1 or 1.1 to 1 or 1 to 2. But usually what I do is I will use 1 to 4, okay. So what you're going to do is you fill it with water, and then you pour the Dish Drop in. Okay, they will tell you, wow, why 1 bottle so expensive one? I outside buy 1 bottle, only 6, I think no more 6 ringgit, 6, 7 ringgit. Okay, but where our Dish Drop, 25 ringgit, so expensive way. But then you can explain to them, Auntie, 1 bottle you can dilute to 12. So when you do the calculations, it actually saves a lot. Okay, so.
And you do not need to have the big space to do the storage, because this one is represent for 12 bottle, right? This one is just 1 bottle, and you save your space to store it, okay? And also, if your mom, imagine your mom go to the hypermarket because of they have the, maybe buy 3, they got the promotion, buy 3 free 1, then your mother have to carry for the 12 bottle. You imagine that 12 bottle, your mom is the one who carry, then yeah, very clear, okay, to carry this and keep it.
Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna use 2 spoons. You can either use stainless steel or white plastic spoon, but I prefer to use white plastic spoon. It is because you can see the result more. Okay, I'm gonna use chili oil. I'm sure everyone knows that chili oil is a very stubborn stain. It's very hard to clean. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna put 1 drop of the chili oil into the plastic white spoon. Okay, yeah. Then 1 is with the brand X. Okay, and then another one is with our dish drop. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you ask your client use their index finger, okay, 2 index finger, and then rub on it. Okay, once they rub on it, ask them to feel it with their thumb. Okay, the one with the dish drop is actually very what do you call it? The smell of the chili oil is not that strong and it's not sticky compared to brand X. Brand X, the texture is a bit stickier and the smell is very heavy. So the next thing what you're gonna do is you're gonna put it in, you dip it into the water, you show them 1, 2, 3. Okay, over here, okay, let you see. The one with brand X, you can see the chili oil stain still stuck on the plastic spoon, whereby the dish drop one, it is almost completely gone. Okay, okay, I can show you.
Okay.
Can you see from here? Okay, the brand X one, the chili oil still stuck on the plastic spoon, but for the dish drop, it completely gone. And put it in. You can see the water as well. The one with brand X, the water is very cloudy, okay, because there's a lot of residue, whereby for the brand, for our dish drop, the water is clear. You might ask them, have you come across, if you have made at home, okay, or when you drink a bowl of lotus soup, but then you smell lemon on it. Why? Because the brand X dilution is very thick, and when you didn't wash it off, you didn't rinse it off, cleaning thoroughly, the residue gonna stick on your bowl. And they might say, hey, I have a guy at home, your one so water ratio very waste one. How? Then you show them our cap of the dish drop bottle is actually patent. So when they pour it out and they don't squeeze it, okay, you see they don't squeeze it, you actually stop at 5 cc. Okay, again, yeah, I pour it out without squeezing the bottle. It will actually stop at 5 cc.
So what to do for this 5 cc? What we can do?
What you can do with this 5 cc is, other than washing your dishes, you actually can use this drop to wash your fruits and vegetable. Okay, that's why I say this drop is a very magical product. So the 5 cc, oh, before that, some of you, your customer may come across, hey, I soak my fruits and vegetable inside the water like for 30 minutes, then all the chemical will be gone. But when you do this demo to them, they will have jaw drop. Even though they soak for 1 hour, the wax on the vegetable is still there. Okay, you all know that broccoli is a very fragile vegetables, so they need to have a layer of wax onto it. Okay, you see those white color, and when we rinse the water off, there are bubble on it. So next time when you go out, you don't have an umbrella, you can bring a broccoli because kalis air ma. Okay.
So normally to wash the broccoli, like your customer don't tell you like to use the brush to wash it, right? Definitely you just soak in the water. Or some people would just put some salt into the water, then just soak for maybe like 30 seconds, not 30 seconds, maybe 30 minutes, okay? So to show to your customer like what this demo is powerful, that you need to do like this, okay? Use the power, the water just to pour on top. So you can see the water cannot go through. So it's because of what? The broccoli is waterproof, right? So it's like umbrella, okay? So next time can you ask your customer to bring this out, okay?
So what you need to do is to show them, okay? The 5 cc that I poured in earlier, you can just put it in, okay? And then I just kacau a bit lah. Okay. Remember to soak only half of the broccoli on it, okay?
Okay.
So you don't need to soak it for a very long time, maybe like 30 seconds is good enough. Okay, so over here when you lift it up, you actually can see there's 2 colors. This is the one that we already wash it with this drop, and this side is actually just now we rinse it with water. Okay, so right now what you're going to do is you're going to use water, plain water. you're gonna pour it on top, both sides. You can see the one with this drop, the water actually go in, and the one that we just soak with water just now, it still have the layer of wax on top. Okay, so over here, you can tell your customer to be safe. Okay, rather than from farm to table, people may say, oh, I eat from farm to table, but there's always a risk from farm to table. Why? Because there's worms on it, you will never know. Okay, so when we rinse it off with this drop, especially those fruits and veggies, we get it outside, they have a lot of chemical on it. This actually helps to break down the chemical and you can eat safely. And for those people that actually have what we call a full hui soap, okay, no worries on it, because this drop has the aloe vera that is very friendly to your hands. And for mothers with kids, you actually can let them know they actually can use this drop to wash their baby bottles. For those that breastfeed, because for mother, if they breastfeed, they know that actually a layer of oil on their bottles or on their pumping equipment. It's very hard to wash it off, but by using this drop, they actually break down the fats, okay, the breast milk fat, and it's very easy to wash. Till now, I still use it to wash my baby bottles. Okay, so that's the magic of this drop. Okay, the next one we're gonna let you know is on LOC. Okay, let me LOC also is the same, whereby one LOC you actually can mix it up to 20 squeezer bottles. Okay, and this is what we call one cleaner does it all. Why? Because it cleans your floors, your bathroom, your kitchen, and any other things that you want to wipe it off, you can do it. And what we're going to do, the demo over here to show to your client, is by using the shoe polish. As you all know, shoe polish also is a very stubborn stain. It represents, sometimes like our tires. Okay, so what we're going to use over here is, you're going to use the shoe polish. Okay, this is your client's hand now. You show them, very nice, right? Okay, bring out the shoe polish. Okay, shoe polish, and then you rub it on their hand. You want to rub it on your face? No, just kidding. So what you're gonna do right here is, okay, you're gonna wet it off a bit. People say, I use water just to clean off. It's still there, right? But then if you use, sorry, pet dry. Put it on their hand, just squeeze a bit. Oh. Just step on it, and then you wipe it off. Okay, clear. Okay, see, and then your cotton bud will be very dark, very dirty.
Yes.
So what you're going to do, you just, because it's all got LOC already, you just rinse it off. Some people say, hey, very stubborn, or how throw away my cloth? No need, the LOC, you don't need to throw away anything, right? Okay. Ta-da. Clean. Okay. So that's the wonder of LOC. So that's on cleaning your hard surface. So when we talk about mopping the floor, okay, I think you need to move this. Okay, I move it down first. Okay, you bring another 2 cups of water. Okay, so when people say when they mop the floor, what they do is, oh, I just use water to mop, clean. But then, have you ever wondered that you're actually bringing your dust from one place to the other? Okay, we're gonna use baby powder to represent the dust. Okay, so
one is plain water, one is with the LC, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna put I can put the LC, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so this is with the LC, this is with the plain water. So I'm gonna put in the baby powder in. Okay. And then you're gonna stir it. The one with LC, okay, you can see the baby powder doesn't stick on the spoon, whereby the one only with water, the powder stick on the spoon. So this represents that if you clean or you mop the floor with only water, you actually bringing the dust from one place to the other. Whereby if you put LC into the water and you mop it, the dust actually it will pull down, it will go under the bucket. Okay, and this surfactants actually gentles on your skin as well, and that's the reason why the dust doesn't stick on your mop when you mop the floor. Okay, so this is how you explain to your customer on the wonder of LC. You can show them. The first is when you wipe on the surface, if your cloth is stained with stubborn stain, you do not need to throw your cloth away. You can just wash it with LC. The second one, you can actually use it when you mop your floor, it actually brings down the dust and you will not carry the dust from one place to another. And when we mentioned about these products, same as this drop as well, it's actually biodegradable. We actually tried this experiment before, whereby the buckets of the water that we actually mop the floor, we use it to water our plants. Okay, we used to have a mango plants out there, and the mangoes plant actually did not die off. It actually have fruits on it as well. Okay, and we actually eat the mangoes. Okay, so that shows the product actually is, you know, biodegradable. Whatever that go in, you know, it doesn't harm the soils. You know, everything is being, you know, we save our earth. Okay, we only have one planet, one earth, so we need to you know, 我们看爱惜我们的地球。Okay, so that's on LOC. So after doing all the hard work, it's time for the ladies to get pretty. Okay, 要扮美美，要洗脸。Okay, so the next thing that you actually can show them is on the artistry. Okay, be it ladies or gentlemen, cleanser is a very powerful, what I say, to beautify someone's, okay, because when you ask, especially your male customer, when you ask them what they use to cleanse their face, they might tell you, I use soap. Okay, I just wash my hair and my body, and whatever, you know, the soapy there is that I just use to wash my face. Even till now, we still have customers that tell you, 我用肥皂来洗脸的. Okay, but in long terms, using soap to wash your face will be very dry, and you will have the train trail, 那个火车路. When you smile, you know, you can see a lot of fine line here. Why? It's because your face is very dry. Okay, so what you're gonna do here, how you're gonna demo it to your customer, you need a soap. Okay, on any ordinary soap, we use the 洗衣粉 detergent powder. Okay, represents the soap. Okay, the second one, you can use any brand X. We use two types of brand X. It's because there's you might target two different target market. The first one will be the elder generation, whereby it's like my mom generations. They love this brand, okay, the E brand, okay. And then the second one is whereby they can actually get over the hypermarkets. At the younger age, they like to have what you call that, brightening, 美白效果. They want to look brighter, so we can use another brand. And lastly, our cleanser, okay, our artistic cleanser, and you can just put it inside the water, and you're gonna use a pH tester to test on their pH. Okay, so you can see over here, okay, the colors towards the brighter color, okay, it means the cleanser is very acidic, and towards the dark color, it means it's very alkaline. If these two sides actually does good to your skin, you actually need to have a balance, your pH 5.5, okay, 6 to 6.5. So this is the pH that we are actually looking for, okay. So over here, we're gonna put a few drops of pH tester in, okay, and then we stir it, and you actually can see the pH indicator. Okay, for those that say, oh, I use detergent to wash, right? It's actually very alkaline. Okay, blue color, this one. Okay, same goes to the other brands also, whereby some of our aunties and uncles, when they use it, after a long period, you see a lot of wrinkles on their face, okay? And also for those whitening cleanser, it has the same pH as well, towards the alkaline, whereby for our artistry cleanser, it actually is based on the middles, pH 5.5 towards 6, which is the yellowish, okay? Why? There's reasons, people might ask, their customer might say this to you, Amway product is from US, but we are Asian. I don't think my skin is suitable to use artistry. I'm Asian, I need to use Asian product. Okay, when they pop up these questions to you, what you can tell them is, before artistry launch any product in the market, they actually does a 5 years trial on it. Okay, they make sure that the product that they launch in the markets, irregardless whether you're in Malaysia, in Europe, or US, wherever it is, you make sure that it suits everyone's at the region. So you can assure them with this. And of course, the Amway products, there's no animal testing, okay, dermatological tested, ophthalmologist tested, which is on your eye, non-comedogenic, meaning those 粉刺, when those, you have all these whiteheads on your face, okay, it does not clog your pores, that's why you will not have this issue. And for those, they have allergic skin as well, allergy tested. And the last one, when I mentioned global panelists, is that before they launch it, they have run in the market, they test out in the markets before they actually launch product. Okay, so that's on artistry. And the next one we want to let you know is, you're gonna, after taking care of outer beauty, you have to take care of your inner beauty. Okay, so the first supplements we're gonna let you know is on Nutrilite Bio C. Okay, same here, you're gonna either need a rice or you need instant noodle, Maggi instant noodles. Okay, you're gonna put a few spoons of rice in it, and then you're gonna use the antiseptic solutions, the betadine over here. Why we use betadine? Because it represents the toxic in your body. Okay, so we're gonna drop a few drops of the antiseptic solutions inside the rice. Okay. Okay, then we stir it. then you actually can ask them these questions. Okay, how many times that you actually rinse off when you wash your rice? Okay, how many times you rinse it off? Some may tell you 3 times. So that if you tell you 3 times, you put it 1, then you stir it, and then you pour it out. Okay, the dirt, the toxic, come out. Then you pour another time, second time. You do the same as well. So this time the colors get a little bit lighter, and then the third time, pour it, and then you stir it. But then your rice still is in dark color.
Maybe you can wash 4 times. Since I still got water.
Okay. So what you're gonna do over here is, you just pour the water back into the rice. Then you bring out a BioC tablet. So many of you say, BioC vitamins can eat one. Some of it, aunties, they might not know. They do not have this supplement knowledge, so you can actually bite off half of it and let them know actually supplements. Yes, it's eatable. Okay, it's just like any fruits. Okay, and then you crunch it in, and then you put it into the rice. So what's the point? The point of this product here, you have to let them know. BioC actually have what we call as the extended release technology, whereby they do not release the vitamin C at all once. You can ask them if you come across those people that they take vitamin C when they go toilet, when they urine. Their urine is actually very yellowish. Why? Because after they've taken the vitamin C, everything just been flushed out. Okay, it doesn't stay inside the body. So what you're going to do is you're going to pour the crunch vitamin C inside the water and the rice earlier, and then you just stir it. And you can see the color slowly turns into bright pale white color, I would say. And then the rice, it doesn't no longer become dark color. Okay, the rice turns to its original color. So over here, what you're gonna do is you're gonna add in a little bit more of the antiseptic. Okay, you tell them if they take vitamin C, they actually have a protections in their body. So if they take any flavoring, any what do you call it, preservative, their body, the BioC actually helps them to flush it out. Okay, and for those that tells you, oh, I have gastric issue, I cannot eat very sour things on your vitamin C is really very sour, I cannot take it. So you can let them know our BioC is actually gentle on stomach, so they do not need to worry about this. And the best thing is our Nutrilite supplements is certified organics, plant-based nutrients, and you can let them know over here what is certified organic, and man-made. Okay, man-made means if without any oranges, as well as cherry, you can actually create vitamin C. Okay, so basically that's what we call as chemicals, man-made. So when you eat out, basically it doesn't really help you on the absorption. You just flush it out when you go toilet. The second one is organic. Nowadays everyone's into organic, but what's the difference between organic and certified organic? You can ask them a question. Do they know that along the NKVE Seremban Highway, there's actually organic farms there.
Right beside the highway.
Right beside the highway. And when the car pass by, you have all these pollutions that stick to the plant. Do you think the farmer will actually, wipe the leaf or the fruits, one by one before they sell it off? No, right? So you can let them know that's on the organic plants. On certified organic, actually the requirement is very strict, whereby to have this organic certified organic farm, they have to be very far from
the highway factory.
Yeah, from the city. They have to be like isolated, okay? They can't near any city, you know, so the pollutions, the water pollutions, the air pollutions, or whatever that is incurred, it will not happen to those plants that is, you know, certified organics, because they are so isolated, you know, practically they will not have all these pollutions on it. Okay, so that's on BioC. So the next one, what we want to show you is lecithin E. Okay, so lecithin E over here is, you just need basically you just a cup of water and chili oil and lecithin E, of course. Why you need chili oil is because the chili oil represents the oil intake, fats intakes, you know, that we take every day. So over here, you're just gonna crunch. You're gonna put a few drops of chili oil. You make sure that they actually form in the middle of the cups, okay? Okay. So when you pour the chili oil in it, you just crunch the lecithin E and put on it. Okay, our lecithin E actually, lecithin is actually a fat emulsifier. Okay, it helps you to break down your fats, and the vitamin E is actually an antioxidant supplement that helps you to, you know, combat free radicals. And if you eat it just like that, if you chew it, it actually has the honey flavor and walnuts. Okay, usually that's one time when, you know, I'm undergo weight loss program. I just take lecithin E as my snack in the cinema. Rather than popping popcorns, I eat lecithin E. Because, you know, some people, when you watch TV, you want to munch some food, lecithin E is actually a very delicious, okay, snack. It's a snack to me. Okay, so over here, after you crunch lecithin E, you're gonna pour it in the middle of the what do you call that? The chili oil, and then you can see it will slowly clump it and drop it under the water. Okay, the mechanism is the same. So when you pass motions, it will clump all the fat together, and when you pass motion, it comes out together with your stools. Okay, we can bring the camera nearer.
Yep.
Okay. So the lecithin E actually binds the fat together. Okay, same goes to those that actually have cholesterol issues. Okay, some of it, when you take lecithin E, it actually helps you to flush out. I want to say flush out. It actually binds your fats and then bring it out from your systems. Okay, so that's the lecithin E demo that you actually can shows to your client. And with those doing Lean 21s, if they told you, oh, it's very hard for me as snacks most of the time, you actually can introduce lecithin E as a snacks to them, because by the time they eat the 5th tablets, I think they already feel my craving has been solved. Usually, last time I take roughly about 10 tablets of lecithin E before when we can go cinema. That time I just munch on it. Okay, so if you want to watch your weight, that's one of the wonderful snacks that you actually can use. Okay.
So what is the next one? Next one we're going to do the vitamin B complex. So for the vitamin B complex, we need to prepare is the
cube sugar.
Cube sugar. So the cube sugar, definitely you need the vitamin B. Okay, 3, you need to crunch it as well. So what we're going to do this is, okay, let's put 2 vitamin D. So we crunch it. Okay. So we know vitamin B actually is for us, our body actually to get the energy, right? Okay. So like we eat banana because of inside there is a vitamin B. So give us the energy. So today's demo, what I'm going to show is, okay, this is a crunch vitamin B. So first we need to do is we're trying to, let's see, this is the sugar, just now the sugar, right? So we get the lighter, and I think we need to prepare the lighter. So let's see. So we try to burn it. So this is when you burn it, okay, definitely it's going to burn as well. So the sugar will get burned. So this is the normal logic, right? You get to burn. But when we stop, the sugar, it will also stop as well. It's not going to continue burning. So, but with vitamin B, the vitamin B complex actually, when we take it, so the body actually will continue burn it. Okay, so we do this demo. So how to prepare this demo? So we get sugar, right? So another one thing, you need to get the water as well. So to prove that this is water I'm drinking, so I pour a little bit here. So why we need to pour the water? Because I need the sugar just to, the sugar put into the water. Just put it. Then I put the B complex. So the B complex can stick the skin of the sugar. Okay, so easy when later I do it. So same, what I'm going to do now is I need to burn it. It's the same when I burn it. Okay, let me see. Okay, bring closer. So you see, keep burning it. Okay. Okay. So you see, can you see the fire? Yeah, it still keep burning. So means that this one is to do the digestion. The vitamin B is help us, our body, to do the digestion and give us the energy. So this is the very complex what we actually did for this. Okay. So this one is the demo. You can show it to your customer. So why we take vitamin B? Because we need to give the energy, right? So vitamin B also the main part is to give us the digestion also. So because if your face, right, you eat chicken, your face is not going to turn out a chicken face, right? Definitely is our human body skin face. So vitamin B is to transform everything you eat, like you eat the vegetable is need to transform actually help you to clean your what? 你的肠道, okay? So vitamin B is to transform. Even though the vitamin B is also important when the time that you take protein. So the protein need to build muscle. So without B complex, the protein is hard to turn to protein, the muscle. So this is the transformation. So we need B complex. Okay, so this will be the demonstrations for the B complex. Okay, so okay. Wait a minute. So B complex is to improve the metabolism of the carbohydrate, protein, and fats, like what I'm saying just now. So improve the energy level. So as you can see from here, that maybe inside certain food, the energy have maybe like vitamin B1, B2, but this one, the complex, why we call it complex? Because it's B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, and folic acid, and also B12 inside. This is just the B complex that I'm showing just now. Okay, so this is a very good demonstration you can share with your customer. So for the last one we're going to share is actually the body heat. So this is the most, I think, like the product I love it so much. Body heat and also the protein. So so what we're going to do is protein and also the body heat, right? Inside the protein in the body heat actually itself is content about 30 to 38 grams, and also including the fiber, and 20 vitamin and minerals. And this body key actually is no salt, no sugar, and trans fat as well. So because then every day, maybe that early in the morning, everyone has rushed to work or rushed to school, there's no time to prepare the balance on the meal before they actually have to work or school. So this one, how we're going to create a speed way and give you the energy level. So this one, we need to do the demonstration when you want to show it to the customer. So can we have the...
Okay, the first one, it's just the plain water, because some people will tell you, I got no time, I'm very rushed to work, so I just drink water.
Yep.
Or some people just say, oh, I eat a very luxurious breakfast, 很丰富的早餐. What breakfast do they eat? Typical Malaysians, starchy food. They will eat nasi lemak, fried noodle, roti canai. So this is actually the starch. Okay, represent the carbo food, and then we're just gonna put it in here. And then the next one, what is it is, we're gonna put in this. The last cup, we're gonna put in the protein. Let's stir it. A little bit of protein, and then body key. Stir it. Over here, for this demo, you actually need light bulb. Okay, because light bulb represents energy, and to show them, okay, let's turn it on. This is the key, metal key. Put it here. Okay, you do it. Okay. I'll leave this job to the men.
So why we need the key you put here, right? When we press it, then you can see already it's running.
Yes.
Okay. So you can see the first one, then we just touch the key. Oh, it's already turned on. Oh. Wait a minute, let me check. You already tried earlier?
Yeah.
Oh. Film issue. Okay.
Turn it on again. Oh, I'm sorry. It doesn't work.
Okay, never mind. Okay, what we do right, normally when the people are imaging, now you just imaging when maybe it's something wrong for this, right? Maybe there's why you check it. Okay, let Sandy go try. So I will just tell you what we did. So with these 3 cups, you can see the first cup actually is just water. So water is means that you didn't eat any breakfast, you get to work. So do you think you have the energy? So normally I would just ask the customer, do you think you got energy? So I would just press because like just now we touched the key. So the key that you can show that actually the electricity that can go through. So the light bulb will light on. So you can see the light. But when I put into this water, there is no energy. It means the light bulb cannot go through. There is no electricity. So it means that we got no energy. So some people will just take, oh, maybe early in the morning, I just take the nasi lemak and also eat the roti canai or somehow. Or say, I got eat breakfast one, but you need to know the breakfast one you did is a carbohydrate fruit. So the carbohydrate fruit, when I just put in, like, you need to store. But even to store, maybe you got a little bit light to come out only. But if we just pour into this the protein, right? The protein and also guys, the protein and body key, because inside this is already contain the protein, fiber, and also 20 vitamin inside. So there is a balanced diet for in the morning. So that is represent they can give you the very good energy for a day. So when every time when I do this demo, right, I show it to the customer. I just pour the light bulb inside. The light bulb will turn on. It's very bright one. So the customer, whoa, it's just like, I don't know how to do magic. But this one, the demo actually can show to the customer, then they will definitely know to give them the energy. Because nowadays, right, many people do not have any energy when they go out to work. So lack of energy, they lack of energy. Children go to school, they're very sleepy. So when they cannot concentrate to go on study, right, then the father, mother will blame the kids. But you don't forget, then your children eat what before they go to school? Normally, like I just eat, maybe like last time, we eat the bread before we go to school. Or sometimes just have the Milo before we go to school. But do you think that this is the balanced diet and also can give the energy? Then you can concentrate on your school, the study, or even the work. Not really, right? So definitely we need to have the balanced diet every day. So body key and protein is very important. Okay, so this will be the demo that we're going to show to the customer for body key as well. Okay, so now you can see this. So 11. So inside this, right, as you can see, there is a similar like the with this, right, this cup. Every day, early in the morning, I just drink 2 scoops and also 1 pack of the protein. Okay, so the body key with protein is enough for the entire. So protein is the certified. The first one is with. Okay. And you don't control, okay? Put it inside. Okay, finally we got it. Okay, thank you for Sandy. Okay.
Actually, can save time. Put the finger inside and see if you can dance very well.
Okay, let's see. First, we try to put this. Okay, so you can see. Okay, so like the light bulb is on. So like what I'm saying just now, like if I just put into the water, there's no energy. Okay, so what about the carbohydrate fruit that we take in? You see, don't even have it. But if we put into this, you can see. So this is how to show the customer the wow effect, and they definitely like it. Okay, so this one. Okay, so it's equivalent to just now the key function. So it's go through. Okay, so this one just put aside. Never mind. Okay, so like what I'm explaining just now. So this is the to give you the energy level of this. Okay.
Okay, so that's for tonight.
Yes.
If you have any questions, you can ask us.
So any question you can ask us.
Prepare, how are you going to show them, what's the point of each product?
Yep. That you see again for this all the preparations.
Okay. Of course, when you go to your customer house, you do not need to bring all of it. Okay. Yeah. You don't bring one big, one small, but you can, you know, after a conversation with them, you can roughly gauge, you know, what they actually want. Maybe like for housewife, they need a good helper. You can introduce the disc drop, LOC to them. Or for those ladies or, you know, guys that, you know, they like to doll up themselves. Okay, appearance is very important to them. You can actually let them know the use of artistry or of our blisters on their oral health as well. Yep. And for those that, you know, they want to take care of themselves, you know, you can let them know on the inner beauty, which is our Nutrilite supplements, okay, and the body key and protein, okay. So here are some of the product that actually you can share with your clients, okay, to give them, you know, what's so different about our Amway products and those brand X, okay? Because if people they don't see it, they will never know what's the good side of it, okay? So like what I, you know, what we always mention that MA is a product that you have to let them experience. Once when they have experienced it, then they will definitely fall in love with it. Okay, so thank you for staying with us.
Yep.
And that's all for tonight. Okay, I hope that you actually learned some things from our sharings over here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay. So pass
Awesome
the mic to Sean. Thanks.